Hi guys! So as you can tell by my face, we're going to do a makeup transformation of a really cool smile inspired by the one and only Harley Quinn. Around Halloween, you guys always ask me to do this makeup look, and I'm taking a break a little bit just this week on princesses because I'm still working on a ton of those looks. But Harley Quinn is the sidekick to a very well-known villain called the Joker from Batman. I wanted to do my own take on it. I couldn't find a costume that was well enough done for this, so I did a whole body paint and the face. It's gonna be great. Let's just see what happens. So first of all, I am bobby pinning my bangs back, getting my hair out of the way, prepping my face by spraying on some makeup setting spray. And don't you worry, I am wearing clothes. We are not naked here. Now to prep my eyes for some makeup, I am putting more primer on my face. This is a eyeshadow primer. Then getting a cream makeup. My favorite one for this is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. Applying that around my eyes in circles. It's kind of like a reverse panda. Make sure you get around the eyebrows, but you don't have to cover the eyebrows necessarily. It is totally up to you. But I wanted her natural eyebrows to show through. We're going in steps of doing the eyes first and then the mask and then the rest of the face. I just find it easier to go from the inside of your face towards the outer parts. Make sure you powder that makeup around your eyes with some translucent setting powder or just plain old baby powder. Now this step is totally optional, but I thought I would do a glammed out dark smoky eye on Harley Quinn. I would think she would have a very sultry eyeshadow. Using some black matte eyeshadow, I'm doing a very smoky effect and then blending it out with a fluffier blending brush and smudging it on your bottom lash line. Make sure you get a clean, very big blending brush for dusting out any harsh lines on that eyeshadow. Then I'm going to get whatever kohl liner is good for your waterline. You do not have to do the step where you line that skin too close to your eyeball. That makes me squeamish just looking back at it. Then line your upper line with whatever liquid eyeliner, gel eyeliner, pencil eyeliner, whatever you feel safe and comfortable with and are slightly more skilled at. Adding some more heavier matte black eyeshadow to blend the liner with the darker black eyeshadow you already had on there. Curling my eyelashes to get ready for some false ones that we're gonna glue near our eyeballs. Getting those false lashes with some dual eyelash glue, whichever one you like, and applying those. And this is one of the most hardest things for me to do. Don't know why. The false lashes are just the most difficult level of any video game. Getting some water-based paint. I am using Wolfe Brothers with whatever paintbrush you feel comfortable with. I like the ones that look like huge concealer brushes. With this, you're going to start painting the mask around that white area that you put on your eye. For me, this is the most fun part of this makeup look because you can make the mask of Harley Quinn almost about any shape or variation you want. Like you could have it more pointy at the ends, you could put designs in it, whatever you want to do. I just wanted to do a basic mask to show you guys. This one is a little bit more bigger and rounder than hers is because let's be honest, my face is huge. I mean, it's round, I'm okay with it. Everyone's is probably gonna look different because we all got different face shapes. You could do as many layers and make this as pigmented and as dark as night black as you want. Once that black Zorro looking mask is painted on, we are gonna do the white part of the face. Now this is very, very difficult. I'm using the same type of makeup, the aqua colors. If you do not have Wolfe Brothers, you can get mehron. It's a little bit cheaper. Halloween paint if you have it on hand, but it is very, very hard to do a white base without it looking splotchy. Swiping that to my jawline. I'm trying not to put it on my lips so it looks kind of like a geisha. Doing it around that mask as detailed and as neat as you possibly can. Trying to get it to your hairline but not actually in your hair. And if you have a widow's peak hairline, it will probably look so great like you're Count Dracula. I don't know, that might just be me because I think widow peaks are just so great. I wish mine was like way more prominent. And once it looks like you just threw a whole bunch of donut powder all over your face, we are going to wipe away the white makeup from your lips so that we could prep it for some lipstick. But before we do that, I am just patting on some translucent powder on the makeup to set it. And then I'm getting one of my absolute favorite red lip colors. This is Sephora's Matte Lip Cream in 01 Red. It is one of my absolute favorites for any type of cosplay where you need a very vibrant red lip, any type of comic book character. But this time we are only going to do that bottom lip because I'm going to put a little twist on it. So, since Harley Quinn's outfit is black and red, I thought I would start off that theme in the lips and do it two-tone as well. Starting off with a black lip, I'm going to use a black eyeliner. If you do not think your eyeliner is safe for your lips, you could also use black lipstick. I did somewhat of a combination of the two so that I made sure it doesn't transfer to that bottom red lip. And I just love the different two tones of colors. It reminds me of the Joker card in a deck of cards. I don't know why, and the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, I just thought this would look so cool. Now that we are done with the Harley Quinn face portion, it is time to paint on the rest of her costume. Getting that white aqua paint that we used on her face and painting in the collar of Harley Quinn herself. This collar is very reminiscent of the Jokers from the Renaissance period. Ye old times when entertainment was just in front of you in real life and not on the internet. You want to do the collar in like these weird ballooned out formations. They actually remind me of filled up water balloons that are hanging from your neck. Sounds very weird. But once you're done with those round parts of painting in the collar, we are then going to paint in the fluffy pom-poms that she has on the end tips of that collar. Just do some brush strokes to give it some texture of a fuzzy ball at the end of each piece of the collar. Make sure if you go out in public with this makeup on that you have a tube top on and that the pom-poms in the makeup of the body paint isn't going over the tube top or going too far down south, if you know what I'm saying, because maybe you don't want to expose everything to the world. And once you have that white collar pigmented enough, you are going to get a red aqua paint and start painting in the rest of her costume. We are going to section off one side of that shoulder. Your cleavage is a great mark to mark the borderline on where you start off with the red half of her body because Harley Quinn's outfit is two-tone, black and red. That's why I decided to play up the lips that way. Make sure you do this paint as clean as possible. You do not want to mix the red paint over or into that white paint because we do not want a pink outfit. You could do this all the way down your arm if you like, all the way down near your armpit. I would leave your hands free just so that you could grab things and act like a normal, everyday human being without having red paint stains everywhere. And now that that red side below the collar is done, we are going to do the other side, which is going to be a black body paint, the same one that you used for the mask of this Harley Quinn look. Again, you want to do this very neat. We don't want any gray tones or to make the collar any smaller by painting over it with the black. Just make sure that you do the pom-pom strokes into it and that you don't make it look too messy. Same as the red side, but in black, halfway in between on each side. Again, try to make this as pigmented as you want without any splotches. As far to your back side as you can. It's very hard to do this on yourself. If you need a friend for help who you're very, very close with, maybe you could do the back side as well, and your arms and shoulders. And now that the black paint side of your body is done, we are going to do some shadowing and detail. I got that matte black eyeshadow that I used on my eyes very lightly and did in some shadowing effects with a blending brush around the pom-poms, around the collar part of the neck of the white collar on this look. You want to have a very light hand and make sure you just don't do black spots of eyeshadow. You can use that black shadow with the blending brush on the red parts as well. We want this to look as realistic as possible. It's going to give it more shadow, like the collar is lifted up a little bit and it's laying on top of a real outfit, like it's a real costume instead of paint on your skin. Now that you're done with that part of your outfit, your neck is starting to look a little bare. So on the black side of your chest that we just painted, I am going to do a middle line down the middle of your neck of red on that black side. So it's going to be like switched over, kind of like a checkerboard pattern, if you know what I mean. With the same aqua paints, we are doing that, and I did the neck last because I don't want this to crease. You really have to set this makeup on your body and your neck and use some setting sprays. But once you do that red and don't have any splotches, you're gonna do the other half of that neck in black, the same black aqua paint, of course. I would definitely wait for everything to dry and then try to use translucent powder very lightly, especially those makeup setting sprays. Bin Nye's Final Seal, that stuff will make you a little bit sticky, but it will definitely set all your makeup. And once that face and body paint is done, now all you have to do is the hair. I'm putting a wig cap on first to prep it. You could put your natural hair into pigtails, but today I decided to get a wig. I found mine on Amazon, but you can get your wigs anywhere. I love this. It looks like a blonde bob, but then it comes with these two pieces that you clip on that are humongous, adorable, anime-like pigtails. And I painted these pigtails myself, one black at the tips and one red. This is one of my absolute favorite wigs, and I thought it went so perfect with this makeup look. But that is our final makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this and my take on Harley Quinn. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting as always. More makeup transformations on this channel to come. You could subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more makeup looks in the future. This just gave me so much more great practice on body paint. It was a ton of fun to do, especially painting that wig. I want to live in this wig. It is just so adorable. If you have any other suggestions on what makeup looks I could do with this wig in particular, please leave in the comments down below. All the products I used in this video will be listed down below in the description box so that you could try it out yourself at home. You can send it to me on Instagram at catsketch on there, on Twitter. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I love you all. Bye.